From the great halls of their house, there are assembled three who hope to one day be the world's greatest driving heroes. Created from the cosmic legends of the universe comes our team captain, the Vision, Bill Fisher. Their soon-to-be Wonder Woman, Vicki Fisher, and our Batman, the master of tools, gadgets, and all things mechanical, our mild-mannered, soon-to-be millionaire, Alan Danvers. Their mission? To fight injustice, share what is right and wrong, to get you out of your house and come out racing with us, and serve all mankind. They are the Garage Heroes in Training Team.
Okay, so good to go?
Absolutely. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, welcome to our new podcast. We're the Garage Heroes in Training Racing Team, and we'd like to welcome you to our extended team. Our goal is to help reduce the inertia towards everyone getting out in their race car. It could be with us at an amateur endurance race, or at a local track day event, or at a local rotocross. It really doesn't matter. We hope to show you that if you've ever had any interest in driving your car close to the limit, there really is no reason you can't come out and give it a go. We hope to be able to help you see that anyone can do it, even us. So come out with us and enjoy the ride. I'm your host for this episode, Bill.
And I'm Alan.
Okay, so this time, instead of a normal episode format, we were asked to summarize our team and our hosts and drivers. And in an effort to actually respond to our listeners, we came up with 4 episodes. These may be short. We'll find out as we go, and we will have more to follow with our other drivers from our team in the future. So first question, we're going to interview Alan on this episode. So Alan, who are you? And tell us a little bit about yourself.
Who am I? Well, let's see. We came to the racing scene, I guess. We caught some Facebook posts from Bill doing some racing stuff in a Capri, I think it was. Something or other, and we got roped in from there. So my role on the team, I guess, would be the head mechanic and part-time driver, and somewhat design. I'm helping out with the mechanical side of it. Vicky's our creative side. And Bill, yeah, we like having Bill around. Yes, that's who I am. Yeah, something like that. What would you say, Bill? Yeah.
Anything related to your car history? Some highs, lows, anything?
Cars has always just been in my blood. I don't know. I've always had an interest in how things come apart and go back together. So, I've just always been taking things apart ever since I was a little kid. I'd go just watch people take stuff apart, ask what doing, all that kind of fun stuff. So I've just been wrenching and taking stuff apart straight on through. I went to Denver Automotive and Diesel College, where I got a degree in wrenching and fixing. I got some ASC master certifications, all that good stuff. Wrenched on cars for about 10 years professionally. Then I went back to school to be a math teacher. So I teach math at a technical high school. And now I'm a part-time race car driver.
Cool. So you are more than the Doc Hollywood guy. You can actually take it apart and put it back together?
I've been known to put most of my stuff back together.
Do you usually have the spare parts at the end, or is, just whatever it takes, right?
Well, there's always some extra stuff. So it's, some things like to find their own level.
So, I guess, do you have any racing history or any, performance driving, education, karting, anything?
Let's see. I've done way back in the day. I did some autocrossing.
Nice.
I've done a 1-day Skip Barber over at Lime Rock in the Formula Fees or whatever it was. Other than that, I've just been trying to keep my cars on the road. I certainly love driving in the snow and sending the tail end out whenever it's possible.
Hanging loose.
Safely, of course. Yeah, well, it's, you just have to know where the limits are so you know where you're safe. Yeah, that's, other than that, no, just haven't been just watching racing. We've done some go-karting here and there, but nothing other than amusement park stuff.
Oh, cool. So the autocrossing, I never did that. It's something I'm looking to do. I just haven't been able to find anything. Is there any up near you guys?
That I know of, I haven't gotten into it much. I know I've done in the Galeville drop zone way back in the day, but that's a nature preserve now.
Probably not going to let us autocross on it then.
Probably not. But I know there's going to be other places. I haven't really looked into it too much here just because I didn't really necessarily have a car I could thrash out there and that sort of thing. And it's funny, I'm thinking back to the first autocross I went to with my little Volkswagen Rabbit that I, lowered and did I rebuilt the motor and suspension, that kind of fun stuff. So I take it out across, and the first thing the guy says to me is, "So you got a truck and a trailer to pull it around?" And I'm like, "Oh, dude, I just got the car, man. Like, what do you mean truck and a trailer? Whoa, slow down, pal." So here I am a couple years later.
Well, we got a trailer and a truck now.
We got a race truck and a trailer, and
Exactly.
and some pickup trucks to move it around and some stuff like that. So
Cool.
away we go.
All right, we kind of covered your mechanical history. I know you were like a professional mechanic for a while, and you're basically our lead mechanic on our team. Is there anything that we're going to be trying to do that you're feeling maybe stressing us out a little bit, or are we comfortable at this point?
I think we're in good shape. It's funny. I was thinking that I wanted to be looking into aerodynamics. I was saying that to myself 6 months, a year ago, whatever it was, just as something to play around with. And here we are with a prime little pickup truck over here. We can do some stuff with. So I'm excited about just, I'm really happy the fact that the transmission is working, the engine's working. We have suspension, brakes, tires, pretty much lined out.
Yeah, we got to get those tires. Get that tire information out so I can talk to the rest of the team for Atlanta.
Yes. Yeah, I think we'd want to get at least one new set.
Okay.
Would be my guess. And I think there was 245s and 255s. Okay. 17. So I'll get the exact numbers. My apologies. Of course, the one I took the picture of was the one that was off the rim. So I'm sure that was like the oldest spare tire, not the same as all the rest. And
yeah, I didn't think it was a square setup. So I think we had to iron that out. Maybe one day when it stops raining, if it ever stops raining, we might be able to get some pictures, and then I'll get that out there. Hopefully we'll get 4 more tires for the Atlanta.
Indeedly do. All right, back to where were we?
Mechanical history kind of thing, what we're trying to get into.
Yeah, I think, I'm really liking this. Unfortunately the Mustang went down the road, but that took a lot of stress off me as far as keeping the wheels rolling. So we'll elect the Caprice just to drop a motor in it and make it run.
Yeah.
And we're down the road, and then just now we can do some finishing touches and some moving forward, I should say, with the truck. Not really finishing touches, just a start. Let's start with something. Let's get some aero going and see what we can do.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
That should be fun. I think we decided we're looking for that 3.8 Chevy with a transmission. We're just trying to find some donor car or some kind of link to where we could get something that's kind of good to go and ready to run. So if anybody has one out there, let us know. We are in the market. I think we'd rather get a whole car and kind of piece it out and take what we need and discard the rest. So, but that should be interesting. I definitely think I need to go over there at least for manpower and not for knowledge. So maybe I'll learn something, be somewhat useful at some point.
There you go.
So, what are your goals for Lemons, for our team, for personal? What are you thinking you're trying to get to? What are you trying to accomplish while out here besides banging your head against the wall and getting very dirty?
I don't know. I like at first it was really just the racing part of it, but the camaraderie of it, once we got in the garage and we're hanging out with the crew, and even the first race we were hanging out with them, they're helping us out. I remember going over there and Christy handed me the Ziploc bag of bolts, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is the cleanest Ziploc bag I've ever seen." I was just gonna have. I was like, "Okay, thank you very much. I'll bring it right back." And we found 2-3 things that worked out, and that was interesting. But no, my goals, I would say, I've already had at this point now my brother and my son at the racetrack. With us racing, and I think you say that you'd welcome them back, and I know they'd go back in a heartbeat.
Your brother was into it. I couldn't quite tell.
He was so loving it. Absolutely. Well, you figure first time out, you're taking it all in too, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So you're not, you've been to a couple races, so you're kind of like, yeah, all these freaks around here. Yeah, I noticed them. Hey, what else is going on? Anyway.
Yeah, I do need his address. Obviously not on the podcast, but I do need his address. I got something I got to send him out there, so we'll take care of him.
Absolutely. Yes. Let's see. So that's my goals for lunch. Just to, I think I'd almost like to get an RV so I could pull a trailer myself and have a race car and, do something like that, or whether it be, I pull your race car or whatever it is. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'd like to be driving a race car to the racetrack and racing around.
Yeah, there was an idea floated that if our next car after like we need to buy another car, but anyway, if our next car was a front wheel drive, then we could tow it behind the trailer, just have it on one of those dollies or wheelies. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, but how do you can't tow it behind your
That's
trailer?
what they said we could do. I don't know.
Who said you could do that? No, you can tow it behind your Kia.
Oh, behind the Kia.
Yeah,
Ah,
right. You could wheel dolly it behind that.
ah.
So
Says the blind man. So this is why I got to be
yes,
careful
yes.
because I don't know what I'm talking about sometimes. This whole trailer towing thing is foreign concept to me. My idea of camping is like a Holiday Inn Express. Um, okay. So any plans to improve over the next year or so? Is it driving, mechanical, anything?
Well, I'm gonna have to work on my nutrition and fitness. I'm gonna have to drop a couple pounds, of course. Yeah,
Yeah, I have to drop like
sure.
a person.
Yeah, yeah. You're Backstreet Boy, right? A half a Backstreet Boy. That's what you know. Anyway, so just plans to improve. Just get the rest of the gear. Um, make sure I have all my safety stuff in line, obviously, and then the next level stuff, which is whatever that is for the cold race, for the warm race, um, for the repairs.
Hmm.
As of yet, I technically haven't brought any tools, just like a little handbag or so,
Right.
because my fees get pretty steep if I have to bring tools. So I work with what's there,
That's
and
okay.
we
You
just try
can
to
you
keep
can
the
double
cost
what I pay
down.
you now.
That's right. uh, uh, so yeah, so that's my plans to improve would just be to get have a little better set of tools for whatever I need I'm doing. Obviously driving is really where I need to improve. The wrenching side, I think, I'm comfortable with. I'm happy with.
Right.
Definitely need some more, driver training.
So there's a high performance driving class. It's in Pittsburgh next summer
Okay,
that I really want to go to,
really?
and the more of us to go, the better. We're going to know several of the I don't know, teachers, tutors. So they will already know us and know how we race, and undoubtedly be able to raise us from whatever level we are to hopefully one or two levels above that. So and it's supposed to be an awesome track, so I'm looking forward to that.
Which track is that?
It's out in Pittsburgh or near Pittsburgh.
In Pittsburgh. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So it's probably 4.5 hours from my house, probably 6 from yours. It'll be like the opposite
Okay,
of going to New Hampshire, but I'm definitely going
right,
to
right.
that, and I'm probably going to do some other ones, and I'll let everybody know on the team which ones I'm going to, and everybody's welcome. I've got to
Excellent.
talk Vicky into letting me get another car. That's going to be fun. We'll see. She doesn't know that yet. Hopefully, she doesn't listen to this episode just yet. It's a cheap car. Don't worry, sweetie. Uh,
Yeah, three's the magic number. It really
exactly.
is.
Well, this one's like
Yeah, it's fun.
it's able to be street driven, and it's also it's
Yes. Well, that's the thing. Can we put plates on this thing? It's got headlights and turn signals. I could fake it.
I think
I could put a horn in there
there was
somehow,
plates
maybe.
on it.
Has to have airbags or
There was
something.
plates on it. So
He had a
I don't
plate
know if
on
there
it.
were
Yeah,
plates on it that were illegal to ride on the road, or plates on it and needed to pass inspection. I don't
something.
know. So if we could,
Yeah,
that would be
yeah, yeah.
awesome. But I'm thinking about getting a car that's always the answer, shall we say?
Okay.
Um, so we'll see. Thinking about it anyway. So I
Moving
guess
along.
you've been with us for 2 races now. We've done 3. Any thoughts on how things have gone so far? How we've done so far? Any? Let's hope there's some good. Is there any good?
The good. Well, I mean, Ben and I went to the first race, and I'd say the survival heat, right?
Well, it was either Survival Heat
Um,
or Typhoon Lagoon.
yeah, and I think we had a blast. We had so much fun. I'm gonna have to admit I did wimp out at the end a little bit in the rain. I was just like, oh my god, but what the hell's going on? How are we gonna be out there racing? And thank you, Cassian, for rocking out the serious laps. 2 points up there.
Hmm.
Um,
The
it
car
was so
killer.
much fun. Wow, hey, listen, everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. We just have to work with it. He has full send only, and I appreciate that. So, what else do we have? The good, yeah. Then we went to the second race, and my brother went, and he raced, and my son raced, and I raced, and like, holy crap, that was a blast. It was amazing weather.
Well, it's a little chilly, but
Um,
not so bad.
and honestly, as far as campgrounds, it's not too bad as far as campgrounds. They got the water hook up there. You ride your bike, do whatever you want. You can hop on the road, get whatever you want, and you're fine. There's plenty of room.
Hmm.
At least at New Hampshire, that was
Yeah,
awesome. The bad, I think, just the weather, right? The rain, the hot, the cold, windy, whatever it is. That's the only thing that really bothers me. Obviously bad would be anyone getting hurt or, somebody getting damaged or whatever it is. But we pretty much snuck out of that pretty well, I would say. I
hmm
mean, the last turns there at New Hampshire
a little more
were
excitement than we wanted.
a little more excitement than you wanted, but the least amount possible to have anything happen where
Yeah,
you touch somebody.
yeah. I think the Lemons gets picked on for it's a joke, and all they're caring about is cars, and safety's a byproduct of everything else. But at least so far, the amount of safety equipment we have, the amount of safety gear we have in the car, everything else, and next year they're
Right.
adding in the fire suppression. So far I can't
Right.
see any holes
That's
in it.
awesome.
So anything ugly? Anything we need to
Exactly.
jump on?
Ugly. Yeah, I mean, just the general safety around working on cars is dangerous. And knowing, all right, let's put all the stuff right here. Let's put all the stuff right here, just so that we have, not everything everywhere. I know I was a huge chaotic mess when I was working up in Connecticut. New Hampshire, we did much
We
better.
only we only lost a couple
And
hundred
then
tools. It's no big deal.
it's not, just a few. Um, but yeah, but no, and that's and like I said, that goes right into the areas to improve is just to get it a little bit more sorted out. You just got the
Hmm.
trailer, so we're just working on that. Gonna get some lights in it, get a little more organization, a little more storage, so and at least just, hey, this is where this goes, this is where this goes, that sort of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. So
Um,
just a few more reps.
just to make it go
Yeah.
smooth. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, a few more reps. That's exactly it. Um, and remind me, I have to show you the trailer tire changing trick. It was so sweet.
Oh yeah, that would be interesting because apparently I seem to get a flat tire. This is my second one, and I think I've had the truck for I don't know 2 races and probably 15 times. So I'm not batting well. But anyway,
All right, all right. Well, I mean, listen. At least at this point, you've had some practice. I want to get, I'm gonna need see some times for how long it takes because I think I had about a 7.5 minute one on the way to a hockey game once. So we'll see. Moving right along. Um,
so upcoming race schedule. I know I'm trying to twist your arm, and it's terrible, and hopefully you're willing to sacrifice your time and come with us to Atlanta. Any upcoming race schedules you're thinking about for 18 and then next year 19?
yeah. Well, we're like you just said, we're hoping to get to Road Atlanta, in December. Is that right?
December 10th, I think.
December 10th. Yeah, I got to get some airline tickets. Got to take some days off from work and see what that looks like. That sounds like super fun. Yeah, and I'd love to race, the 3 Northeast race. This is with you next year at Jersey and I'm assuming Thompson and then New
Yep,
Hampshire
yep.
again.
We're gonna try those, and then
You know,
hopefully we'll have one away race like we do this year with the Atlanta race. So at least we keep trying a new
right,
track. Next year is going to be fun because we'll actually go to tracks where we know the track. Uh,
right. We've been there
Yeah, I
before.
mean you didn't do New Jersey, but you know going
I
to
did
going
New
to track the
Jersey.
second time is going to be a new experience for us, and hopefully um, our performance will improve, and we'll see we'll see what that does. Maybe it won't. I don't know. We'll see. I guess
Austin.
last thing, anything on the wish list? Any plans or things we could try to do to make everything better? Or you know,
Well, I think we got the third uh, stall open, right? We need the
we
third
do.
car. I mean,
Got to
that's
figure out how to
one,
get 3 cars to a
and
track though.
then
That's tricky.
we'll get yeah, we'll get it, man. We'll get it. Don't worry. We got you. Um, because if you have a trailer and you can wheelie dally one, then we just need another
Hmm.
trailer. So it's no worries.
Right.
Um, and then yeah, I think the wish list. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think I just want to outfit the trailer up a little
Yeah.
better.
Well.
I think that'd be good. And then outfit the car up. Just set up some more stuff and I get some data, um, some data station situations going on there. That's what I'd
Well,
really
we
like.
have it. We
Because we
just
got a
never put
really
it
nice.
in the car.
Oh, is that right? All right.
So we gotta
All right.
figure that out.
I'm gonna bring the whole kit this time.
We need
We'll get that all
we need
sorted out.
Jimmy or somebody who's an electronic wizard to get us straight. So that's on the list. Is there any tools that we're missing? Is there any, I know a welder comes to mind immediately, and an engine puller or hook or hoist or whatever the thing's called. Uh,
Right.
is there any?
No, I don't think we really. You had quite a bit of everything we needed. The one thing I used here for stuff was just a sawzall with a whatever the nasty
Oh, we
blade
have
is.
one of
But
those. We have two of
um,
those actually.
you do have yeah, you do have a sawzall. I
Yeah.
figured as much. Now just the welder, just to get some heat in there and see if you can touch some things together, that sort of thing. But that's also repair, damage, recovery type stuff. But that's what we're into. So
Well, sometimes the car goes that way, so it doesn't get better by itself. So.
indeedly do.
Exactly. So yeah, I think the Vicky and the rest of her accomplices in crime, the artistically uh, enhanced people, they pretty much have the theming and the painting kind of down, especially when they added the airbrushing. And then I think we're okay, not great for tools. I do want a welder. Um, Part of the reason we don't have one is I didn't know how to weld, so that's one reason. But you do, so we'll see what we can do. And
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. And do you know? Did you get the bracketry and the radiator out of the Mustang or no? Were they taking parts out of
there's
that?
some parts that are kind of come out of it, and then the
Okay.
person who's buying it is actually going to a race next weekend, I think. So we'll hear about it, exactly what
Oh,
they're
with
going to
it.
do.
Oh, nice.
No, they're not going to go with it. I think they're
Sweet.
going to look at it after the race.
Oh.
So they haven't even seen it yet.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
So
Oh, fair enough.
the one thing I'd like to do is, sometime next year, I think is appropriate for us to stop relying on friends and outside help, except for, weird ideas. But, if we could get a little better at that, then I think you're probably there. It's just you're the only one that's there.
Running independently, you mean, rather than like having to
Yeah.
partner up with.
Yeah.
Right.
So mechanically.
Well, and that's yeah, and the other side of that comes to listen, is the car up
Hmm.
and running, and as much as I love the Mustang, it was just time for it to move on. It was, it's funny because looking back, it's almost like it threw everything it could at me to not run. I threw everything I could at to make it run, while in the same time, trying to make it not run. I don't know, just with the cranked up turbo boost. I should have turned that thing way down to
Yeah.
like
Well.
8 psi or 6 psi. But I didn't. We
Yeah.
ran it.
Well, I mean, we kind of had a lot of things thrown at us. This two-car thing is I like to tell everybody one car is difficulty of one, and two cars is difficulty of at least four. So
Yeah, it's exponential.
it is.
But yeah, listen, we taught a lot about it. I mean, we probably we erred on the side of caution and taking apart the diff just to make sure that wasn't going to
Hmm.
fly apart on us.
Yeah,
And
that
I
was
think
a
that's
concern.
great. Like we did it right. We didn't crash out. Because our oil leaked all over the rear end that we know of. We didn't crash because something fell off. It just we got bumped a little bit, and I'll bet if we really wanted to, we could have hit that with a couple hammers and put that thing back out there if we really
Yeah.
wanted to. But that wasn't our focus. So hey, it was great. It was a huge effort.
Yeah. The sad part is it was
But I
finally
think
running good. I think it was like not dialed in and sorted, but it was probably at its
yeah,
peak right up
right.
until the end.
But now, don't you want to put that motor in the Capri then?
Maybe we have two more.
That's what I'm
If the
saying. Like with
person,
that or one of them, or
if the person who's,
depending on if they want to buy
yeah,
those. Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Money talks. All right.
exactly. So we'll figure that out. Well,
Excellent.
I hope everybody got to know Alan a little bit better. Really great guy, tremendous mechanic. I think he's used to doing things the right way. So a little bit of learning curve on how to do things the Lemons way, but you know, it's it's an acclimating process for us, and hopefully we'll learn some from Alan, so he won't be the single shining light in our paddock. Anything else that I miss, Alan? Or are we good?
No, I think we did pretty well with that. Yeah, I think just the whole gist of it is, Lemons is just a laid back racing atmosphere. It's just definitely just a funny atmosphere. I don't know. I was my brother was talking to me about, he was reading some of the rules, and he was like, these things are off the wall. What is this talking about? And he's right. It it is. Which is what's great about it. So you get the racing aspect of it, where you get the pushing, the cutting edge, the competitive, and then you've got the creative side of it, the more carefree side of it. Like, let's just see what the heck we can do with this thing. Um, so
Yeah,
that's
I
what
think
draws me into it.
the people help out for anything. They'll give you a part if it's their last part. They'll come over and do whatever you can to help out and try to get you out there. And it's not because they're trying to beat you in the paddock; they're trying to beat you in the race. But they'll do anything to get you out there because they just want to go have fun, and the more people out there, the merrier.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and likewise, we do the same for them. We helped one or two people get off the wrecker on the way back to the garage. Right, the one that lost the hub and the I forget the other one. But
Yeah.
you just help out when you can. That's all.
No, I think that we try to give as much as we take. Unfortunately, you know, we're on the net negative side, but eventually we'll be there. And the nice thing is, if you guys are thinking about coming out there and racing with us, it seems like everybody's welcome and everybody helps everybody. First timer to been there forever. So um, a bunch of great people, and every time I go, I meet somebody new, and I meet a whole new bunch of people that I consider friends. So I mean, it's been nothing but great for us.
Absolutely.
So, well, Alan, I thank you for putting up with my horrible interviewing skills, and hopefully everybody got to know you a little bit better. And in coming episodes, I'm sure more stuff will come out. So, I'd like to thank everybody for staying this long, and if you made it this far, you should get an award. So, as usual, if you see us around the race, come on by, grab us, and say hey. And if you want a sticker, we got tons of stickers. So, we are the Garage Heroes and Training Racing Team, and hopefully we'll see you out there soon. Thanks, everybody.
Awesome. Thank you.
Cool. Not bad for a first interview. I think we'll survive.
I like it.
Yeah. So, job well done,
Yeah,
sir.
so I got 27 minutes. Yes, nice work.